Welcome to Micromed Education students. Today's topic is very important because today we are not going to discuss any topic but we'll discuss maximizing your score in microbiology paper 1. Basically today we'll discuss regarding the Gujarat University, but understand in whatever university you are doing your MBBS, you have to understand today we are going to discuss regarding general microbiology, immunology and infection control. These topics are in whatever paper 1 or paper 2, you have to understand how to prepare for these topics and what are the things you should keep in mind when you write your theory exam paper. Understand, knowledge plus presentation is equal to maximum marks, which generally majority of students don't understand and don't follow. Basically there is a wide syllabus and student is quite confused what to read and how to read. So understand the strategic approach is topic wise followed by question wise and presentation wise. First understand that prioritize the frequently asked areas and the topics. Among that topic, which are the questions and how they are going to ask, whether this comes majority as 10 marks question as a case based scenario or 2 marks question. Based on that you have to follow and prepare your answer, and whatever the type is there, how to present it, that you have to understand. Understand the golden formula for high scoring answer. Whenever it will be asked, if the definition is asked, you have to answer the definition. Principle, classifications are there or types are there, methods or steps, application of that particular method, advantages, disadvantages, diagram, and these are the how you have to write a particular question's answer. Understand if it is a 10 marks question, similar morphol subheadings. So remember certain important points. New question always from the new page. Second, you have to divide your questions answer in a timeline. How much you will give that particular time to that particular question. Otherwise, sometimes you will keep on writing and writing, but later on you don't get time to write the rest of the questions. 10 marks questions are generally fixed, and so I generally tell my students to focus on the 10 marks question because they are easy to get score. 5 marks question is definition with 4 to 5 important points. Example, remember whenever you can draw the diagram, you have to. Like in systemic microbiology, if you know it is a gram-positive cocci, just draw a gram-positive cocci or gram-negative bacilli. This will also provide an impact to the examiner that you know what is the morphology of the cocci or the bacilli, like that. In 2 marks question, fix to the question which was asked and answer accordingly. Don't write in detail whatever has been asked. If mentioned that 2 advantage and 2 disadvantage, only write 2. No need to write 3 or 4 because the marking systems are accordingly. In 10 marks question, generally there is a subdivision of the questions like define hypersensitivity reactions. So 1 mark of the definition of hypersensitivity, then classification of hypersensitivity, 2 marks. So you have to classify that type 1, type 2, type 3, type 4, their headings, and later on whatever the one is asked in detail, that you have to mention. So understand, this is how you can score even if you know the type 4 hypersensitivity in depth, but from this you can get at least 2 to 3 marks. Similarly in the sterilization and disinfection, the definition you can get easily marks. So the 10 marks question, you should go through the 10 marks questions and understand which are the definition that is frequently asked. Remember this definition by heart, so you will get around 2 to 3 marks in that questions. Now the anatomy is basically, it is mainly divided into basic concepts, applied microbiology and clinical laboratory practices. So basic concepts regarding general microbiology, the majority time is fixed to answer questions are 1 question from the microscope. So you need to understand each type of microscope. You have to draw the microscope diagram and 1 scientist. Both these videos are available at Micromed ED, our YouTube channel, with the notes available. Please go through this. because there are easy mnemonics are available how to remember these things. Then comes the bacterial growth curve. In that you have to understand thorough, you have to draw the bacterial growth curve, because the 2 marks is of bacterial growth curve diagram only. Pathogenicity, mainly the mode of transmissions, the types of infections. Genetics, definitely you have to understand conjugation, transduction, plasmids. Applied, sterilization and disinfections, that we are going to discuss in a while. AMR and AST, understand this can be comes as a 10 marks question either from the section A, sterilization disinfection, opposite AMR or AST. In AMR, AMS, AST, I will tell you, first of all, understand the definition or the classification of antimicrobial agents. It is beautifully mentioned in your Apurva Sastry book that it is based on bactericidal, bacteriostatic, based on their actions, etc. So there are 3 to 4 types of classification you need to understand, because this will get your 3 to 4 marks. Then AMR, intrinsic or inducible, and AST methods. Even the AMR, AST and AMSP video is available in our YouTube channel. Please go through it, because easily it is mentioned and how to identify it and write it. Other questions that is important in paper 1 are zoonosis, outbreak investigation, and one need to do a written practice on AdCom competency. There are only 2 competency, either one of them will be asked in your exam. So you need to understand how to write this. One written practice should be there, because that will be 6 marks and you can easily get 5 marks in paper 1. So one cannot say I got 0, because definitely you know the question, that one question is already we know. Then another question that is frequently asked is laboratory diagnosis of infectious disease, polymerase chain reaction, automation in microbiology, anaerobic culture methods, and in mycology, basically the laboratory diagnosis of fungal infection. Now regarding sterilization and disinfection, understand student, sterilization disinfection is very important. Either 10 marks or 6 marks is fixed from this. So what you should understand in this is the definition, sterilization and disinfection definition, because these are frequently asked even in your practical exam in hospital infection control table, viva. So HAI is very important, because this will be asked in your infection control table, that is 15 marks, and even in your theory you get around 15 to 20 marks if you consider sterilization disinfection is a part of infection control. So the question would be like, define sterilization and disinfection, then enumerate the physical methods, enumerate the chemical methods, what are the different types of chemical disinfectants, Spalding classifications, and sometimes the 6 or 7 marks is either autoclave, ETO or plasma sterilization. So you need to understand in depth regarding this, because this would be definitely asked either in 6 marks or the 10 marks. Now regarding the laboratory diagnosis, understand this is frequently asked in your theory paper, laboratory diagnosis of infectious disease. Even I recommend a Gujarat University student to read your journals, because even if you are not able to read any books, I will recommend to follow our lecture series of rapid revisions as well as the lectures already uploaded in the YouTube. This will help you to cover majority of your paper 1 as well as paper 2 frequently asked questions. And the second thing you have to read, if you don't have time to read any books in depth, you go through the practical journal. Even in your practical journal, this was very beautifully mentioned. So please read from that. In that you have to focus the proper sample collection and transportation, then the microscopy, culture, AST, serological testing, molecular methods, and their interpretations. Understand, you have to remember and write these 2 lines that will signify that you have thorough concept, that correct sample collected at the correct time from the corrected site before administration of the antibiotic is the foundation of the microbiological diagnosis. Write these beautiful lines in the bold letters. It will enhance your questions answer and impress your examiner. Then the concept regarding the rest of the things, let's discuss. Genetics, I already mentioned, you remember conjugation, transduction, plasmid, and PCR. In microscopy and scientists, thoroughly read because one will be definitely there in your 6 marks, and in microscopy you must draw the diagram. Even the scientist will be asked in a 2 marks question, mention the Koch's postulate or four contribution of Louis Pasteur or Robert Koch or Edward Jenner, something like that. Who is the father of microbiology? Who is the father of antiseptic surgeries? This is beautifully mentioned. Do not forget to watch that video at MicroMed because within 15 minutes you'll understand, even you can remember because the mnemonics are given. In the similar, you can get a link to download the notes which you can refer for your revision. Culture methods, anaerobic culture method is very important, that is frequently asked. Automation in microbiology, bacterial growth curve. Even 2 marks question, flagella, fimbria, spores. Their arrangements is definitely frequently asked in 2 marks. Even the medias, different types of medias and different stains and their applications is in 2 marks question. Zoonosis and epidemic outbreak investigation. Understand epidemic curve. If possible, you have to draw outbreak investigation, that is from infection control point of view, and even sometimes AMSP point of view is also asked. Even 6 mark AMSP as a short notes is frequently asked in your exam. You have to know the committee, the strategies, and what is antibiogram and etc. Antimicrobial resistance we have already discussed, and ADCOM also we have discussed. Now regarding the immunity and infection control. So first in immunity, understand majority time the 10 marks question is either from the hypersensitivity or in immunity. So in immunity, what you have to understand? You have to understand the definition of the hypersensitivity, immunity, innate immunity, acquired immunity, primary immune response, secondary immune response, and cell-mediated immune response, the cells associated, and the humoral immune response, the cells and the antigen and antibody, and what are. Even in short notes, I will personally tell you to focus on the antibody structures, and it's one antibody will definitely ask in your examination. In that you have to draw the diagram of the antibody as well. Please do not stop here video. Watch the full video, because at the end I will give you the questions that is frequently asked. Okay, so other thing in the one is definitely from the vaccine. Majority time we prefer to ask from the vaccine. So vaccine, immune response, hypersensitivity, immunity, antibody, and the rest are complement, GVHD, transplant, monoclonal antibody, super antigen are the other questions that is frequently asked. Even antigen antibody reaction. I recommend to watch the videos of antigen serological reaction of MicroMed education, because in that practical as well theory aspect is covered, how to answer in the your practical exam in your table vivas with the theory point. Okay. Then infection control. In infection control, as it is 15 marks in your table viva or even in theory, these are the commonly things asked is hand hygiene, biomedical waste management, standard precaution, you should know the name, and personal protective equipment. You need to know the definition of HAI and at least the 4 types of HAI, that is full form. Even HAI will be asked in your 6 marks question with one type. At least if you write this much, you can get 2 marks. And in CSST, you must know the zoning and how the CSST work. Brief you can remember, that is also okay. So you can get at least 2 to 3 marks. Biomedical waste management, you should know the segregation part of the biomedical waste. These are all infection control. There are 3 lectures on our YouTube. Please go and watch all these things, because the majority things that you should remember and answer and write will be discussed in those lectures. At least you should know in biomedical waste management the color coding. Even NSI would be frequently asked in theory as well as in practical, the spillage management, and you are also asked in your practical exam, demonstrate the hand hygiene steps and what are the 5 moments of hand hygiene. So let's, as promised, the rapid revision as well as what are the things you cannot miss these questions before you appear in your exam, either it is prelim or in your university exam. Sterilization and disinfection, focusing on autoclave, etioplasma and the definition, microscopy and scientists, PCR conjugation transduction, automation and anaerobic culture, zoonosis outbreak laboratory diagnosis, especially focus on the fungal infections. The video as well as the notes is available at Micromed ED, because in your both the paper around 10 to 15 marks is from fungus and only 6 topics are there that is generally asked in MBBS, and for paper 1 the question is laboratory diagnosis of fungal infection. Then AMR, AST, AMSP, bacterial growth curve and ADCOM. Also 2 marks questions are media examples like spores, exposition, flagellar elements, Koch's postulate, mention the chemical sterilant, the biological indicators used for etio or plasma or in autoclave, microscopes, different microscope and their use, and the definitions of sterilization, disinfection, antisepsis and asepsis. In immunology, as we discussed, hypersensitivity and the immune response as well as immunity, and also the other topics like antibody and antigen antibody reaction. Now, most important thing, student understand. Student who knows the topic gets marked, but student who knows the topics and who will present it in optimum way get maximum marks. I'll recommend to watch all the videos and how in the notes it was presented. Write in such a way you will get the proper marks. No row paragraph. Use headings as well as subheadings. Use flowchart. Use diagrams. Use tables. Mention the example. If something is very important, write in a bold letter in the capital one, so it will attract the examiner. Don't use too much space. Points are always prefer to write as many as diagrams and flowcharts as you can. Hope student you like today's video. Please provide some testimonials and comments in the comment section. Please recommend Micromed Education and refer this video if you find it useful to your peers and colleagues and other university students as well. Stay tuned for Micromed Education because soon we are uploading for paper 2.